When my mom won $1 million on a lottery ticket, she handed each of her 3 kids an envelope. My younger brother and sister each pulled out a bank card. Mine, $2 coins that clinked onto the floor. Mom caught my expression and shifted uncomfortably. Cassian, she said carefully, Logan and Sienna had it really rough after your dad died so young. I gave them each 500 grand to make up for that. You're the oldest. You've always been like a father to them. Don't make this a fight, okay? I looked down at my beat-up jacket, so worn out it had basically lost its color. Then I glanced at Logan's limited edition sneakers and Sienna's designer bag. Mom seemed to have completely forgotten that when dad died, I was only 8 years old too. I gave her a small smile. Sure, I won't fight over it. Mom let out a huge sigh of relief. Then my voice went cold. And I won't fight over taking care of you when you're old, either. Cassian, what is that supposed to mean? You're cutting me off over $1 million? Mom's eyes were red, her voice shaking. Mom, I'm not cutting you off, I said calmly. From here on out, the 3 of us split your expenses, rent, medical bills, meds, everything. We'll each take turns looking after you. You're everyone's mom. I can't keep hogging all the responsibility. The 2 coins were still sitting on the floor, catching the light. Mom panicked. That won't work. Your brother and sister would be run into the ground. How? I'll drop your stuff off tomorrow. 4 months at each house, that's a full year. When she realized I was dead serious, she spiraled. They're still young. They don't know how to take care of someone. My stomach's always been bad. I need soup every morning. Sienna has her own kids to deal with, and I need to go to the hospital every Monday for my leg. Is Logan really gonna take time off for that? And the insulin shots every day, do they even know how to do that? Their salaries aren't like yours, Cassian. How are they supposed to afford it? A slow, bitter smile crossed my face. So she'd always known exactly what my wife and I had been doing for her. She just never thought it mattered because it was us. They can learn, I said. They've each got 500 grand now. Spending a little on their own mother shouldn't be a problem. My brother Logan slammed his hand on the table. Why should we, Cassian? Mom's been just fine at your place. You've got no right to dump her on us. I stared at him, cold, because she's your mother too. Logan's face went red. That's different. You're the oldest. You're supposed to carry more weight. You're just jealous. Mom gave us the money. It's her money. She can do whatever she wants with it. I let out a short, bitter laugh. Tell me, where do you think the money for her lottery tickets came from? Mom had no pension. Since I started working, I'd been sending her $2,500 a month. She spent most of it on lottery tickets every day. Whatever was left, she'd pass on to the 2 of them. Everyone knew nobody ever said it out loud. So what? Logan stammered. Once you give it to Mom, it's hers. Sienna chimed in, pouting like she was the victim. Cassian, you're being so petty. You make good money. This is nothing to you. You and Vivian could earn $1 million back in no time. Why are you even arguing over this? You're the oldest. Can't you just be a little more generous? I was so angry I almost laughed. I'm the oldest, not the family ATM. If you don't like it, we can settle this in court. Smack. Before the words even left my mouth, a sharp slap rang out. The room went dead silent. Mom lowered her arm, trembling. She looked at me like I'd let her down completely. Cassian, when did you get so selfish? Your father made you promise to look after Logan and Sienna, and now you're threatening to drag them to court? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? My cheek was still stinging. I looked straight at her, refusing to back down. Mom, I'm your kid too. All I want is to be treated fairly. My eyes burned. Years of built-up hurt spilled out with those words. Logan snorted. How old are you, Cassian? Throwing a tantrum because you didn't get enough? Mom gave you 20 cents. What more do you want? Sienna jumped right in. Exactly. I think you just don't want Mom around anymore, and you're using this as an excuse. Is this something you and Vivian cooked up together? Logan added. You always talk about how well you treat Mom, but who knows what she's actually had to deal with living with you. Why else would she give all the money to us? Fury burned through me. I forced the words out through gritted teeth. Mom.